We are live on my desk. I don't know. I don't know. Not too much been going on lately for me. Let's see here. Hearing lots of trade talks, says Cardinals DeAndre Hopkins. Let's see here. Let's go into the news section. Jaguars release Shaquille Griffin, saving a bunch of money. Transactions is usually a fun place to look. Trades, 0 signings. So far in March, little Jordan Humphrey signed to the Broncos. Saints signed Ugo Amadi. Never heard of that guy. Commanders signed Marcus Kemp, receiver. Texans signed Kendall Sheffield, defensive back. Waiters. EJ Perry assigned to quarterback. Went from the Jaguars to the Texans? Question mark. Okay, I don't really understand how the waivers work, to be honest with you. In the month of March, Panthers have terminated their contract with Rashawn Melvin. Jaguars with Shaquille Griffin. Panthers again with Justin Lane. Cardinals got rid of Robbie Anderson. Chiefs Frank Clark. Dolphins Keithan Carter. Bucks got rid of Donovan Smith. Vikings got rid of Eric Kendricks. Texans got rid of Justin Britt. What's other? There's something else in other. Reserve list? Nothing left. And that is all the transactions that have happened in the NFL in the month of March so far. Dennis, my guy. My guy, Dennis. My favorite people. How do I stop myself from talking? He's got a little wrench next to his name. I made him a moderator. Don't know what it does. I do know I can put a poll up now, which is pretty cool. But yeah. And we hit 70 subscribers this week. We are popping off. You know, like we might hit 200 before the draft. I was kind of like, if I gain a few by then. But that's insane. 7. Must be the other shows that I was doing. I got a few. It feels like it's been a while since I actually did my own show. Personally, I did a couple offline videos just to kind of get back into the groove of like making offline videos, so I can like put out content throughout the week. But I didn't think it was very good, so we're gonna leave it on the shelf. Updated the Discord link for anybody that is here that is not on my Twitter page. If you need to access my Twitter, it's Crying Buffalo on there. Again, I made that as we talked about on the Dog Pound Fantasy Dog Pound show. I made that account from 2010, 11, somewhere around there, and that was just to follow. Like I think it was Pat Mayo back then. So not anything interesting with the name. We're going to hop into a draft here. We'll probably start like 9:05 into the big board. So if you guys have any questions, comments about where I've been, I happily tell you. I was on the show with the Best Bell Fantasy Crew with Bradley. The Dog Pound show was great. It was probably one of my better shows so far this year. Him and I did clicked very well. We agreed on a bunch, and he was very easy to bounce off when we disagreed. Definitely enjoyed being on his show. And again, I hope he has a healthy baby here in a couple days or a couple weeks. What else do we have going on? We are still in. Let's pull it up. and about 15 more or so drafts, slow drafts. Doc 79, what's up, man? Just finish up a slow draft with you. Didn't realize until today. Eric B, my most. I'll get to you, Doc. I didn't realize because I just like launch them and I don't pay attention who's in my slow drafts. I'll show you my my most on here in a second. Let's make sure this looks normal. It always does this. I like this version better personally. My most owned is either Chase Brown or Kishon Boutte. Obviously, I'm bringing down my Boutte exposure, but that's gonna take some time. NFL, we're up to 27 total. One little board, the other one finishing up. Darius Slayton is my current highly owned player. He's gonna land somewhere. He's gonna get paid like a top tier place. Obviously, I'm big on Brown. I have been since the get go. When he played Michigan, he tore up our defense. It's a solid defense he tore up, and I his one cut, like it's explosive. So I wish I had more Addison because he's going to go to the Chargers, and I think my highest owned quarterback is Herbert. It's Herbert at this current time. Again, I've only completed 27, and I am in active. I'm in quite a few big board slows. Or that should probably go up. I know that I have him in quite a few. Yeah, which was it a regular big board, Doc 79? I'd try to find it, but I should probably start going through and start labeling some of these, but I haven't yet. All right, it's almost 9:05. If you're wanting to join, I'm clicking when my clock says 9:05. I assume it says the same time as yours. Well, my starting clock to 5, because those things are a little different. I had the first overall pick. Heck yeah! Oh, that one just finished. I just made my selection of that one. I know. Yeah, I haven't had like very much luck getting the first couple picks. I think I'm up to. All right. We need 6 more, so perfect. So if it's a 30-second delay, should get everybody that wants to be in here. I've had kind of bad luck getting the first couple picks, but I've kind of hit a hot streak. I got 2 in the last 10. So, alrighty. What's gonna do? I was gonna look at that last live. Is it live? No, drafts completed. Big board. Is it this one? Pick 10th, 4, 8. Or maybe it's still live, active. This one, maybe. Nope. Too many to go through. Lobby active? No. Live? No. Let's see here. What do I go for? Oh, it's got to be active down at the bottom. There it is. Oh, that's worrisome. Yeah. Slayton is a good pick. Yeah, I just think he's going to end up somewhere where he's wanted, which could be anywhere. I mean, what if he ends up on the Bills? Like another speedster. It's not really what they're looking for, but I mean, that'd be nice. I hope that he goes to Los Angeles Chargers, but he could easily go somewhere else. Yeah, he's got a lot of possibilities. He's going to be one of the most overpaid receivers this market, but that doesn't mean he's not going to give at least some production in the last round. And he has the ability to have spike week games, as we saw this year. If he gets through one spike week game in the last round, like that's all we're buying right there. Last round. Maybe one more person. Can't lie, my focus has not been on football really this week. I have been studying the Players Championships for golf. I've become a golf head lately, and it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun to be watching golf and playing golf. No, I should just be watching golf. But Doc, you're in it already. We have the beast. We got Dennis in here. Somebody, I don't know any of the other people. Yeah, we're going to stick to the back of the bus. That's fine. Perfectly fine. We got two red badges, without including myself. Dennis, I saw you drafting 1,000 teams on DraftKings. I would only imagine that you'd have it on here last year. We got Doc in here from the Nation. Justin Kelly. Oh, okay. You got the 2 spot for Justin Kelly. Ready. Okay, we got David Berg. Okay. Right. All righty. I like it. We got a whole crowd in here. Awesome. Good luck, guys. Let's see. What else is going on? Yeah, I've been focusing up on that. And then I got 200th place in NASCAR. So last week's only made like $100 last week in NASCAR. But golf, man, golf is so crazy because like I had all 6 of 6 last week make the cut, and then Sunday Hovland and some other guy just tanked. So we have a pretty traditional start here because Kelsey has been falling back a little bit, but we have Jefferson, Jace, McCaffrey, Cup, T. Hill, and now Kelsey. That's starting to feel like right where he should go. Personally, Taylor going ahead of Eckler. Is anybody else thinking that like this is a pretty rich price on Taylor? This is obviously he was going at 1 to 2 last year, which I didn't have any of him, but what's making him so much better than Najee Harris this year? Like I don't understand the excitement for Jonathan Taylor. I guess we're gonna get AJ Brown again. I feel like every draft is an AJ Brown team for me, which I don't mind. Like I don't mind at all. And I have plenty of AJ Brown, Jalen Hurts teams. So we're gonna go Amon-Ra, St. Brown, Kenneth Walker, Olave. Interesting. Olave is a first round pick now. Interesting. What? Chris Olave, a first round pick. Kenneth Walker, a turn pick. Oh, it's so weird. And we got a lot of value left on the board with C there. Well, C just went. Bijan, Saquon. I mean, if you don't think that Penny's not going to have a role on the team, I guess that makes sense. If I still don't think of turn pick, but I guess you're not going to get him, so get your guys, which we preach here. Bijan goes at 16. If I was Dennis, he got Stephon Diggs. It makes sense to go Josh Allen, but he doesn't have to. Yeah. Garrett Wilson, since the quarterbacks are kind of falling, maybe they fall to the 3rd round. I doubt it, but maybe. Now this guy's got a conundrum where do I go Barkley and Taylor and go heavy running back? Mahomes goes to the Kelsey owner, which makes sense. Waddle goes to the Miami boys. That makes sense. So Allen Cup, I've had a couple of those starts. That's a good start. Doc coming up with the CMC. He can kind of go in any direction he wants. He can get the number one quarterback left. He can go, yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. He might be able to follow it up with the Devontae Smith and have a sweet combo. Pretty sure Carr stats are the same as Dalton's last year. Yeah, getting unique at 12-13. Yeah, I mean, you got to. Like, that's the spot to be unique. You know, like, you control your own destiny for the rest of the draft, you know, at that point. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't see Carr elevating the talent there. Some people are comparing him to Matthew Stafford, you know, switching teams. But Matthew Stafford was a legit MVP type, like, talent. Derek Carr kind of luck boxed his way into to a high pick in the NFL. He's not like he's an average guy. I agree. He's kind of Andy Dalton-ish. He's better than Andy Dalton, but he's not much better than Andy Dalton. Yeah, Jason Mayberry, you can get Walker Olave at the 2-3 turn, right? But he can't get that from where he's drafting. So I think that's his thought process. Is what would be my guess, because Kenneth Walker's not going to be there at pick, 36 or whatever. So what I'm guessing is he's thinking, I'm not going to be able to get these players, so then I'm setting myself up for a unique stack or a unique build from there on. But that'd be my understanding of what he's trying to accomplish. It just gives up everybody else a better, unique start. I don't know. Like, it's tricky. I mean, he might be predicting the future. He might know Olave and, Walker are the 1-1s. I would be surprised if Olave was, but just because I don't trust, like, the New Orleans Saints offense. This is not the same offense that was there when Sean Payton was there. This is an offense that's run by Dennis Allen, not a creative guy in general. All right, so we went double wide receiver, and he went Tony Pollard. I really want Najee Harris here, but I'm trying to strategically think. I get Najee here? And if Stevenson's there, we'll get Stevenson. If not, we'll get Mike Williams. Because I don't know how this guy's a little bit of a wild card. I'm not exactly sure how he's going to draft. It's so interesting. Terry McLaurin, George Kittle over Mark Andrews. It's so weird. Kenneth Walker, Chris Olave, Terry McLaurin, George Kittle. Am I missing something? All right, we'll get Ramondre here. That's a good pick, Burnett. There's just too many good players left on the board. So now we have 2 solid running backs. We have 2 solid receivers. I feel like I can go anywhere with the board. Like, if one of these quarterbacks make it to the next round, I can snag one of them up. If, like, there's a tight end there, I can take one of those. If Kyle Pitts is there, obviously I'm going to take Kyle Pitts. Maybe I double stack and get to Jameson Williams on the turn, come back around. Who knows? Like, it's fun. It's fun year to be drafted. You can be kind of fluid. Polly Chips, how's it going? Oh, and the pounders for the pound. What's going on, my guy? All right, let's see what Polly Chips has got to say. How's it going? What are your thoughts on Herbert this year? I've been loving it, man. I'm so excited for the Chargers this year. Offensively, defensively, I don't know, but offensively, like I'm huge on the Chargers here. There's many different kind of Charger stacks as we can predict. There's been a lot of Mike Williams and a lot of Justin Herbert for me, with some Austin Eckler. I hope it does. There's going to be Jalen Guyton's going to be healthy, so we're going to have more like playmakers. Plus, we're probably going to bring somebody in, and if we keep Keenan Allen, like that's just more to the merrier. We bring in another running back, yeah, sure. I can show the board. I can show you the world. So yeah, like I'm very excited for the Chargers. The wild and wonderful world of Jerry Glanville liked your tweet. Oh, thank you. I like what the Chargers are doing. I believe in their process right now. All right, says who's peeing yellow here? Nobody. Nobody's full urine, which is nice. But we have a pretty good team over here. I think Rise above the rest has had a pretty good start with Jamar Chase, Devontae Smith, DK Metcalf, and Joe Burrow. Getting Joe Burrow in the 4th round instead of having to get him in the 3rd round was a good value here. Christian Kirk. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but every time I draft Bengals players, I also draft Jacksonville Jaguar players. I don't know if there's some correlation in your brain and like in a drafter's brain, but there's something about those offenses that just felt good. Like personally. The Docs have got a solid team. Everybody's got a good team so far. And I'm not shading on you, Stanley, but it's just different. It's just different. That's all. Yeah. Where's Dennis at? Diggs, Wilson, Tebow, Fields. I mean, you can't go wrong with any of those players. Every one of these guys could easily be wide receiver ones. And obviously, we saw him be wide receiver. FF Rich. What's up? What's going on, man? No receivers? Damn shame. It's a damn shame. Jameson Williams, that's a good pick. Dennis, it's a really good pick. Kyle Pitts. Oh, you guys are getting my guys. All right, I need to start focusing. What am I going to do? I kind of don't like this part of the draft personally, but we have to draft here, so don't get an option not to. I think we go Brandon Ayuk here. I like a lot of the running backs coming up, so we're going to go double wide receiver here. We're going to get Gabe because he may not make it past Dennis on the turnaround. I'm not sure. I'm not taking that chance, and we're probably going to get a running back and something else, a tight end maybe. Tight ends that are going to go around, was it 20 picks, 80-ish, something. Evan Ingram. I like a lot of Njoku this year. Maybe I'll go to Sean Watson's stack. I don't like Amari Cooper, so I'll go DPJ. Where's DPJ at? Yeah, man, it's a solid team. I don't see a negative a part of this start yet. You know what I'm saying? It's early, but you know, I love drafting with you guys, man. It's so much fun. So much fun. So after me, he grabbed Stanley grabs George Pickens, Jahan Dotson. So he's going to go with the Washington stack. I just don't get the – I don't know. I mean, good players. Just not what I'm used to seeing. So it's not bad. Ooh. E. Davidberg. I like it. Drake London, Christian Watson. Those guys are explosive. Only going to go up probably. Nick Chubb's solid third rounder. Like he belongs to the second. I know a few of us believe that. Josh Allen fell all the way down there. It's a good pick. I'm not a fan of Dalvin Cook, but if you believe that he's going to have a role in the offense, that's good for you, I guess. Pierce. Did Trevor Lawrence go? Yeah, he did. Massey. That's a good start. Nice little stack there. Ooh. What's it called? Let's see. I like that AQ pick. Thank you. I'm assuming Pat. But I don't know if your other people have access. I'm getting sleepy. May end up auto drafting. Eric, don't auto draft. Well, if you're gonna auto draft, make sure you put the players you want in your queue. At least that way you get the players you want. So Gibbs almost fell a whole round past where he usually goes. Yeah, not surprised. He's just a little small. I mean, I say that, and I'm a big fan of Deuce, so it is what it is. He's small for what he's projected to play in the NFL. If he was projected to play like a Darren Sproles role or like a third down back, but he's kind of projected to play like an every down role back, and I don't think he's built to play that role. But I've been wrong before. Man, FF Rich, come on. Killing me. Looks like I'm going to have, let's see here. Looks like I might have some. Big fan of James Cook here, so we'll snag him up here. We might go Evan Ingram. But we also might go Rashad Bateman, depending on what Stanley does here. Or we might go Jordan Addison. We'll take one of the two best receivers here. We're gonna go late on running back here. Why are you drafting Trey Lance, this freaking early guy? Okay. Freaking dude, let's just go Jordan Addison. I have plenty of Rashad Bateman. We talked about him earlier. I think he goes to the Chargers and he plays the Keenan Allen role like halfway through the season and takes it over when Keenan Allen's hamstring just falls apart again. And it's just good depth. Oh, yeah. Night shift work life. Yep. And I used to work at a Pizza Hut for 10 years, and it was always it was a night shift, but it was just typical hours to me. And, work till 11 till from 5 p.m. to 11:1 or whatever day of the week it was. Man, I'd have one of my favorite podcasts or whatnot on. Back in the day when you had to worry about data usage on your phones. That's nice things you don't have to worry about these days. I still got to figure out how to zoom in on the board because now it's just like it looks like I can barely see Jay Myers on there. I guess that's why people like to see the board, Felix. All right, back to the board. All right, after me, he went Brian Robinson, Trey Lance. It's a good pick. It's like he's drafted good players, right? Like no one's saying Chris Olave is a bad player. Like nobody's saying any of these are bad players. It's just a weird constructively built team. Like he's got a nice. Because I was going to try to go Trey Lance here. Maybe he fell. Now I'm going to hope for like Daniel Jones, and that doesn't sound fun. Maybe Jordan Addison goes. Who knows? We'll find out this week on Best Ball Nation. $12 viewers in here. If I can get a like, subscribe, any of that fun stuff, that's cool. If not, like some people are driving to work. I get it. Keep your eyes on the road. Be safe. We had 7 new subscribers this week. That's like one of my biggest, weeks in general. That's pretty cool. Been doing a bunch of shows lately. Now, like we did Best Ball, Best Bell Fantasy Football this past week or last Wednesday. Was that last Monday? And then we did Pat's show, the Fantasy Dog Pound. Shout out to Pat. Real nice guy. A lot of fun. So I'm sure that had a lot to do with it. Rashad White, Pacheco. It's a good team. It's a good team. I should have went in Njoku. I don't know why I was going to wait. I'm going to have really solid running backs and receivers here in this team, but I'm not going to have anything else. Darnell Mooney. It's such good value for Darnell Mooney because he is still the one there. And if they bring somebody else in, it's only going to help him. Yeah, I figured I was going to have to go Daniel Jones here. And you won't hear me shaming anybody for taking Jared Goff when they want him. Get your guys, have fun. Slash, if it helps a stack, helps a stack. Yeah, I got to do it. I can't risk being shut out of mobile quarterbacks here. Interesting. So this guy's a big New Orleans, San Francisco fan. Okay. That makes sense. He's stacking a lot of the NFC. That's a good idea. Starting to all come to plan. I see it now. I see it. Oh, shit. What if we get A.J. Dillon? I like A.J. Dillon. I think he is a talented running back that just hasn't broken out yet. Something happens to Aaron Jones. We got another solid running back at 110. So, not complaining at where I got him at. Tight end is just getting Freiermuth is good. A lot of concussions. A little worried about that. Dalton Schultz, don't know where he's going. Could end up, as a side piece. Hoping that Dawson Knox might make it back to me now. Cole Kmet, we're a fan of. Greg Dulcich, we're a fan of. Chig. We'll get 3 out of these. And then Bellinger down here for the combo stack. Dennis got Pat. Yeah, but you're a big Pickett fan. I've seen a few drafts with you in them, Dennis. You like Pickett. Appreciate it, Pat. One viewer on Twitch. I do have a sub button on Twitch. I don't know if I have any other subs on Twitch. I haven't received a paycheck from Twitch, so I'm guessing not enough. But hey, if you like to support the content, that is one way. After the joke on Best Spell Fantasy, I have thought about opening up an OnlyFans, and that being my way to support the channel and whatnot, and maybe do like my offline videos there. I don't know. I'm still running it through what my thought process is. I mean, if you guys are already going to be there, like might as well check me out while you're there. What up, EJ? Yo, yo, yo. Oh, man. Joshua Palmer going to Doc 79. That's a good pick. It's weird that his draft stock has actually just stayed the same as it was last year. Like at his risen value, not like where he was going at the beginning of draft season last year, which was like in the 150 range. He's going still around the 118 to 125 range, which is so interesting because it's like everybody shit on Joshua Palmer last year. But is it because everybody thinks that Keenan Allen's going to be gone, or do they think that's just where his value's at? I'm curious. Some good quarterbacks, some good tight ends, a couple good receivers here. Devin H. Hain, Chiggy. They say anything bad about him? Okay. That's embarrassing. Embarrassing to be on as high as I was on Keyshawn Butte. Can't post comments to some destinations. Good to know. Good to know. We're out here just having a good night. Had a little Red Bull for a little pickup. Dennis, you recovered from those snipe wounds last night? Yeah, I watched that stream. You guys were going at each other last night. A little Green Bay snipage back and forth. It's an interesting draft to listen to. I'll tell you that much. I don't try to snipe that often, but I like the player. I'm going to take him. It's unfortunate. Ooh, FF Rich. FF Rich, man, he's getting these guys that I like. We're thinking the same thing. Yeah, I knew it. Always getting this. Green Bay. I wouldn't be surprised if you draft a third quarterback and it's Kenny Pickett, Dennis. I could see that. I could just see you thinking Kenny Pickett's your third quarterback. I could see it. Bryce Young. I think we just bypass quarterback. Take the L at quarterback for right now. Get Dawson Knox. Big fan of Dawson Knox. Look, he had a tough year. He saw his brother died before the season started, and then he saw one of his teammates like die on the field, brought back to life. Like the dude went through a lot last year. So let's hopefully he gets to refresh, rebounds, and thank you for the stack, people, and has a better year, plays more free this year. And hopefully maybe they ask him to block less because the man is a fucking athlete with the ball in his hand. So my obsession with Stanley went to, what did he go with here? He went with Michael Thomas, Derek Carr, CJ Stroud, Tajay Spears. That's a good combo of quarterbacks to have. You have the upside of the rookie because you don't know what exactly it is. He's got a triple stack, I think, with the New Orleans boys. Chris Olave, Michael Thomas, and I think that's it, but it could be somebody else. He's got the Trey Lance, George Kittle stack. His running backs are big boys, or volume hogs, which we'll go with. Brian Robinson could easily get outplayed and get benched if they brought in somebody with actual talent. Kenneth Walker should be 90% workload though, and Tajay Spears, I've heard nothing but good things. I just haven't drafted him myself, but I've drafted him like here and there, but not very much. I can see Jalen Hyatt going to the Giants. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Dulcich went darn. Darn. Whew. The draft is flying by, guys. Flying by. What else we got going on? I want Jordan Love now. Okay. Knox is due for a bounce back. Yes, I agree. So you think Aaron Rodgers is out? Bring in Jordan Love, but you secure that spot just in case Aaron Rodgers comes. You're at 38% love. I'm at 0% love. Actually, no. I drafted him once, so I'm like 2% love. But it's not that I don't like Love. It's just that I think there's like other higher upside quarterbacks, but there's nothing wrong with them. Like, especially if as long as he's not your one, obviously. I think you can mix around that spot. Oh, EJ, dude, stream whatever you want, man. I don't mind bumping heads. I watch everybody else's on VOD pretty much. So, right now I'm just going Monday, Wednesdays, and then I mean, at some point you're gonna be bumping heads with me because I'm gonna be going 5 days a week. So, right now during the off season, yeah, it's just Monday, Wednesday. And I was thinking towards the end of either this month or the next month, we start going 3 days a week. So it might be Thursday or Friday. And then come draft, I'm going to be putting out content because BBM4 drops, schedule drops, DraftKings Millie Maker drops. And then it's like I'm on drafters. So don't worry about bumping heads, man. Doc said, the guy behind me is auto drafting, got Dulcich for my Denver stack. I'm sorry. I think he's in here. Number 4. Somebody's in here, I think. Oh, shit. All right, I'm on the clock. No. Whew. Thought I missed my pick. I'm over here looking at the stream. Ooh. I mean, I don't really care for him right here, but, I mean, look, 4 picks past ADP. Never mind. But there's really not too much I like here. If we can look at it this way, Kenny Pickett's having a good game, or Najee's having a good game. And if he checks it down to Najee, we'll take it. Not a huge fan. I kind of knew Stanley was eventually going to go with Sam Howell. This dude's going for the massive triple stack. It's not bad. We're going to go with Nico Collins here. Right now, I'm not too worried about stacks. If it's acquirable, do it. Who knows what's going to end up being on what team? Who knows? Like, what if the I don't know. What if Aaron Rodgers went to like some crazy team, like off the wall? Like, would anybody be surprised? Like, if he ended up in Tampa Bay and replaced Tom Brady? No, nobody would be surprised. Well, I don't know. It's just like everybody just assumes it's Jets because it just makes a lot of sense. I don't know. Just because things make sense does not make sense to that man's head because he's an outside thinker. What if he went to San Francisco and they traded, Trey Lance to Tennessee, which makes sense because they brought an offensive coordinator. Oh, who knows? Nobody knows anything yet. We all need we all just need Aaron Rodgers to decide where he's going so we know like other landing spots for other people. Like I'm excited to see where Jameis Winston goes. Winston. He's a very exciting person to find out where he goes because he's wild. He can easily like go to. Imagine if he ended up in Denver, Russell Wilson gets hurt, and you have Jameis Winston with Jerry Jeudy, Cortland Sutton, even though he's kind of looking for a trade or something. You know, like that would be incredible, incredible place for him to land. Let's see here. What are we at? What's been going on the board? So after me went Renfro, Deontay, Jordan Love went to Dennis, Rashid Shaheed, Curtis Samuel, OBJ, Damian, Lenny, Tyler Higbee, Tyquan Thornton. That's a good pick. A little early, but it's a good pick. Mac Jones, Samaje, Thielen. You still like Thielen, Doc? I think he's just getting old, man. What if he gets, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe he has one good year left in him. I just feel like he does score like a bunch of touchdowns, but I think he's like one of those guys that has too much muscle. Like he's not like I don't know if it's not flexible or something. He's got the Keenan Allen thing for me, where it's like it always looks like he's gonna like pull a hamstring on any time he like gets off the ball. Yeah, I agree, Dennis. I think he's out of Green Bay for sure. But what if he's not? Then you have like a secure stack. You handcuffed yourself, but you know Aaron Rodgers got hurt. Jordan Love had to fill in. I love that you're still on the he's retiring thing. I really don't think that's even like a thought. And like, I think that's your wildest pick so far this year. It's a stance, like you say. I don't think there's any way he retires. He's got 3 quarterbacks, solid. 3 running backs though, a little light. Receivers are halfway okay. Tight ends are decent. We're gonna trade McBride here. Get a solid number 2 tight end. You know what I like about Stanley is that motherfucker drafts as soon as it's his turn. It's perfect. I love it. So we're gonna finish up our running backs with 5. Yeah, I like these 5. Chase Brown's there later. We'll take Chase, but Chase is not on the case just yet. Ugh. Sit up. When I say sit up my leg. I just don't like the receivers in this part of the draft. I'm not a big fan of like the 180 range, other receivers. So there's some running backs I do like in the tight end. This is like tight end city for me. Tim Patrick. Good spot for Tim Patrick. He's definitely going to score. Old, but scores a ton of TDs. Yeah. I just hope he doesn't get cut. If he gets cut, like, where do you think he goes? Tom Brady is retiring. I'm going to his private retirement party next week. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I remember you saying that because you know a guy who said he'll bring you. That's pretty cool. Now I'm definitely for sure knowing that he's retiring, unless I'm just kidding. No, he's done. I don't think he wants to take a chance on just getting his ass kicked for a second year. So yeah, likely that's a really good pick. He can easily be like a top 10 tight end, even with the split workload. down there in Baltimore. It's my pick in drafters. The good thing about doing a bunch of slows, I literally always have a pick. When I wake up, I got a pick. Every time I do, want to take a break at work, I'm on the clock. It is one of the nice things. Wait, did he go? Oh no, he didn't go yet. Alrighty, Kendra Miller. That's a good pick. Dalton Kincaid. I know that we're on tight ends, rookie tight ends this year, and like there's a progression of like rookie tight ends doing better. But I guess I'm just old school in the way my thought process is, and it's like tight ends need a couple years to develop and be good in the NFL. And I know that the system is changing. A lot of these dudes like grow up being wide receivers or like pass catching tight ends. My brain's just still on the. It takes them a couple years to be integrated with the offense. It also depends on who's the coach. Like sometimes you might get very unlucky and your coach doesn't use tight ends, or your quarterback doesn't like target his tight ends, which is always a bummer. Dennis, where you going, buddy? Where you going? Alec Pierce. Oh, I didn't see you get Alec Pierce. That's a good pick. It's always tough drafting with Dennis. So him and I have very similar takes. Very similar player profiles. Sweet. We got Daniel Bellinger. Stanley, 4 quarterbacks. 4 I think he's a pounder the way he's drafted, man. Yeah, we're going to go Slayton here. Let's keep up the ownership that I have of him. Do we need another quarterback? We'll put him in there. Where's Carson Wentz here? There it is. I like these quarterbacks that have a high interception, percentage rate. Especially like on a potential team where they don't give. That's the kind of quarterback you want. Somebody that's going to put themselves in a hole so they have to throw themselves out of it. Let's see. Is there any tight ends I like? Love Hayden Hurst. I think I'm done with my little. We can put Fan there. Of what I want left. Receivers. Nope. Yep. I'm iffy. AJ Russell. Kyle Phillips. Uncle Valus. Really like Shi Smith, but we're not going to put him on here. If I would have got Trey, I would have put Danny Gray in there. Finally retired. Let's see here. Now let's go running back. Is Chase out here? Where did he go? I'm assuming he's gone. Yeah. Where did Chase go? Chase Brown with the dentist. Of course he took the dentist. I told you we like the same players. Derek! Oh man, I miss you so much. if Rodgers is to retire, hold on, I'll talk to you. Right? Let's see. Rodgers is going to retire. Why entertain the Jets? Rodgers wants to see his options and at least debate it. Yeah, Derek. Tied in are like turtles, slow, steady. I agree. We still got to do some some older vets that are really getting drafted that could find a steady role. Chase is 80, drop ADP a little. It's gonna drop an ADP a little with the news. Yeah. Yep. What's going on, Derek? I opened up a Discord, and there's a special section, Derek, just for you. Story time with Derek. Bought a house up in the sticks, so I've been moving the last few weeks. That makes sense. I was curious. I know my crew, so I'm like, man, he must be on the grind. I just figured you were working a lot because I know you say you work pretty much every day. But yeah, in the Discord, I have a whole section just for you to tell you any kind of story you want. and not only did I do that, I put it age restricted. Oh man, where am I going to go with this? 2583, Daniel Jones, Kenny Pickett. I really don't feel good quarterback, but it is what it is. How about we go Calvin Austin here? At least get some kind of receiving threats. Everything in my bones tell me to draft Deuce Vaughn. So I'm going to do it. Deuce Vaughn, welcome to the team. This draft is almost ending at a perfect time. As we all know, the wife goes to bed at 10 p.m. Work's finally slowing down, but moving has been a pain. It's 2.5 hours from my last place. Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember saying that. Yeah. That's awesome. I hope everything is going well with you. Let's see here. Let's read off the team. So I went A.J. Brown, Amon Ross, ASB, Najee Harris, Ramondre, Brandon Ayuk, Gabe Davis, James Cook, Jordan Addison, Daniel Jones, A.J. Dillon, Dawson Knox, Wan'Dale Robinson, Kenny Pickett, Nico Collins, Trey McBride, Devin Singletary, Daniel Bellinger, Darius Slayton, Calvin Austin, Deuce Vaughn. Dennis's team ends up with Stephon Diggs, Garrett Wilson, Deebo Samuel, Justin Fields, Jameson Williams, Aaron Jones, Tyler Algier, Cam Akers, Darnell Mooney, Pat Fryermuth, Aaron Rodgers, Romeo Doubs, Alec Pierce, Jordan Love, Raheem Mostert, Tank Bigsby, Paris Campbell, Chase Brown, Hayden Hurst, Michael Carter. I like it. What if now, because they're not going to bring in the fourth tight end. I was like, what if Hayden Hurst ends up on? Well, Hayden Hurst might end up on the Packers. You never know. It's going to kick us out. Yep. All righty. That's not the same team. How do I look at the team that I just drafted? It's not the team I just drafted, right? No, it's not the team I just drafted. Where is it? Is it the last one? No. Refresh it. There it is. We had Doc in here. Let's read off Doc's team. He had CMC, Jalen Hurts, Derrick Henry, Jerry Jeudy, DJ Moore, Marquise Brown, Cortland Sutton, James Conner, Russell Wilson. Ooh, nice little Denver stack. Joshua Palmer, Zay Jones, Antonio Gibson, Taysom Hill, Leonard Fournette, Adam Thielen, Isaiah Likely, Jelani Woods, KJ Hamler, Russell Gage, Chase Edmonds. That is a severe Denver stack with a bunch of other good, talented players. It's a good team. Good team. Who else was in here? Thank you, Derek. Anybody else? I forget who else was in here. Oh, whoever else was in here. Take a look at the board. Have fun. We'll might get posted in EJ's Discord. I usually see it from Toast or Dennis posted up in there. And yeah, not too much else to say. I'll be back Monday. Other shows that people should be watching right now, the Fantasy Dog Pound. He's going hard. He's going to have a baby soon, so I don't know if that's why he's going so hard at his stuff right now. But go follow him. Go subscribe to him. Go follow my buddy EJ at BFFL. And, of course, my buddy Bradley at Best Bell Fantasy Football. Another good follow. And, yeah. And I have a brand new Discord. It's on my Twitter. If it doesn't work, I'll send me a Twitter message. I'll send you the link. And hit the like and subscribe button, please. Like, I'd love to hit 200 by the end of the week. That would be super cool. But if not, I need one more to break 200. Oh, you guys, I need one more subscriber to break 200. Imagine being my 200 subscriber. You'll remember it forever. All right, guys. It has been real. It has been fun. It has been real fun. Later, guys.